Okay, here I am as promised. So, okay, so well, I'm gonna wait the usual uh 5 minutes or so, maybe 10, before I launch off into a song. Um, anyways, um, last night I got um, be- delayed in putting up the announcement, as you might have noticed on my channel. Um, yeah, I was working on a project, and it completely flipped, flew my mind. I um, um, it just completely went past me, which it shouldn't have done. I don't know, and I was up earlier this time, you know, um, and then a person. I said this in the video last night. Who's this? Oh, hi, Epiphonia. Um, so, anyways, yeah, in the video last night, um, a guy that I watch, one of the streaming people that I watch on YouTube, he's usually been on Mondays and Fridays, but then he also added another show on Wednesday. Sometimes he won't do a show if there's not enough material for a show, so he'll do it on another day, or he'll just carry it on to Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. So he was going to do the Friday show, but he didn't have enough material, so he moved it to yesterday on Saturday, and that started. So I was working on this project, and all of a sudden, I got a notice that his stream was going to be on, and anyways, so that stream started around 9 p.m. and it ended around 11, a little after 11. But he has a after party, so I went to that, and that was, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. So by that time it's like 11:30, and by the time he started streaming at 9 p.m., I said, "Oh crap! I forgot to put up the announcement for the today's stream." But I did put it up, but it was late. So what can you do? So, anyways, so I thought up an idea for this particular stream, like at the last minute, sort of at the last minute, like the last few hours. Um, I- I'd like to. I'm going to try to do a heavy metal song. Um, I thought of the. I wrote the lyrics just a few hours ago. A song about Jeff, metalhead hippie. So, yeah, I wrote the lyrics. I'll read the lyrics to you, and then of course singing. Um, Initially, I thought maybe just singing to the MacBook Pro, which I have done. What I just use is the guitar on the GarageBand. I put it on a guitar amp setting, and I just sing into the computer, and I just use the guitar amps for microphones. But I also have my iPhone, and that might work better, or maybe just as good, or whatever. But I think I can control things like delays and reverbs way better on my iPhone. So I can use the sampler thing, put my voice up in octaves and stuff like that. On this piano keyboard thing on it, so that might work. Uh, so yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna read you the lyrics. I don't know if I'll sing it first or I'll lay some music down. I think I'm gonna put a capo on it. Um, and because it's Jeff, he likes heavy metal music. I thought that I should put a Les Paul in here because I think a lot of players, a lot of heavy metal players, well, a lot of guitarists use a lot of different guitars, and I could use a Strat, um, but um, nails bothered me a little bit here. There we go. Anyways, yeah. So this is an Epiphone Les Paul special, cheapest Les Paul you can buy. The same with the Strat, the Bullet Strat, Squire Strat. And I do think I'm gonna use a Strat as well in the stream. I did replace the strings in the Strat. I like the Paul sound for crunch. I don't know what you mean, Epiphonium. But yeah, so we got these two guitars. We got the Les Paul and we got the Strat. We got a looper here and we got a wah pedal, and then we got other stuff on the GarageBand program. We got an iPhone for vocals. Push this back a bit. It's a nice resonance on that because it's got a sensible sound for the crunchy metal sound. Okay. Yeah. So we're just going to experiment. I'm just going to try to lay something down. I'm going to wait 4 more minutes to start the stream. So, but I'll keep you entertained while that's happening. Yeah. So, what's this? Dual coil humbuckers sound bigger and meatier. Yeah, well, these do have humbuckers. The Strat has single coil pickups. So I think this has a nice sustain on it. Let's see. I got it at a, what volume is it? I can't read it. It's at a 3, I think. Is it a 3? 3. I thought it perhaps going to a 4. But I am in an apartment building. I think the 4, well, obviously the 4 is louder than 3, but yeah. So I'm working on project songs, another project. I'm part of a movie group. We watch a movie every month, and we discuss it at the end of the month. We vote on a bunch of movies. So next week on Sunday, I'll be on that. I have the guitar stream too. It will just be after the movie stream, and that's on Facebook. It's a private group, and we meet at like 4 p.m. Eastern time. A few of my Facebook friends, and we discuss a movie. So I am, that's the other thing about my channel. I'm a movie person too. Otherwise, I wouldn't be called Kubrick lover. My favorite director is Kubrick. My favorite living director is Scorsese. Even though maybe I don't subscribe to, like I'm an atheist, and Scorsese is a Catholic, but that's not really. Like, one of my favorite movies is Taxi Driver. A lot of Kubrick's films are a lot of my favorite movies. I mean, he made such spotless, spectacular films, from like Doctor Strangelove all the way up to The Shining. Like let's see, Strangelove, Clockwork Orange, Barry Lyndon, Shining. Wait, is it one Strangelove? Oh, 2001. I'm forgetting 2001. Clockwork Orange. Yeah, those 5 films all in succession are like masterpieces. Most directors can't pull that off, I think. And then there's some directors like there's some directors that their first film is maybe their best or one of their best, like Roman Polanski with Knife in the Water. David Lynch made some other great films, but I think his best film is Eraserhead. Like Mulholland Drive is like one of the best films of the 21st century, I think. That's what critics say is the best. My favorite film of the 21st century is There Will Be Blood. But Mulholland Drive, No Country for Old Men, and the Juliette Binoche film Chocolat. Those are up there for me in this new century. Oh, and Parasite. How could I forget Parasite? I love Parasite. I've watched it like, I don't know, 5 times. I love that movie. Yeah. God, distortion that way. Okay, I'm 10 minutes in now. So high development of a void. Thanks for coming on. So I guess we'll start the stream off. So, anyways, let me just reiterate what I was talking about just a few minutes ago. So, as the title says, heavy metal song, it's sort of like filling in a hole, more than one hole at the same time, like killing two birds with one stone at the same time. So, Jeff has been talking about people making metal songs. So this is like my attempt at a metal song. I did a punk song not too long ago, a few months ago, called Street Punk with a picture of the Ramones on it. Yeah, that's a thumbnail, and it's also in the video. You see the Ramones, but that was like and that was that particular song was influenced by Robbie Stingle. He influenced that song. I'd like to do a punk album. I think that'd be pretty cool because right now I did the Hiroshima of the Mind album, concept album. I want to do like a planet song about planet, album about planet Earth, things like um, overpopulation, global warming, um, the 2% rich and the 98% poor, and um, the COVID and um, AI. So maybe I'll put, and I think of a techno album, but maybe the techno album should have the AI in it. But yeah, so yeah, Stingle's all over the place. I mean, he can do country stuff and then just regular rock, and very talented. And he knows his guitars. I don't know guitars. I have to have a tech to do things for me. Okay, that's fine, Epiphonium. So maybe that's a good starting right there for the song. But let me read you the lyrics of this song I wrote about Jeff. I wrote them a few hours ago. Well, yeah, a few hours ago. I wrote this. I've written poetry in my past. In the '90s, I won the Connecticut Student Playwrights Competition when I was a junior in high school. I know that sounds kind of pompous if I say that, but it led me to writing poetry in the '90s, and I was part of a poetry group. I read poetry, at the open mic, and then later on, as you've seen on YouTube, I've been doing music. A little of it has some lyrics in it. Most of it's instrumental. Um, yeah, but anyways, this is so I cooked up some lyrics today for this song about Jeff. So, anyways, let me read you the lyrics. So let's go to the pages and I'll read you the lyrics. Oh, I should say something else before I launch into that. But let me see. I'll just bring it up first here. Amen. There we go. Okay, okay. So I'll tell you in just a second here. I'm just going to go back to the stream page here. Let me type this in here. The oops. Band page. Oops, I screwed up here. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, Epiphony. It's just what the next album. Um that's just what the album I did, Hiroshima in the Mind, was about the dropping of the atomic bomb and the circumstances around it. What came before, during, and after, and what the consequences of those things are. So I'm just taking another step and doing other things, but yeah, I guess I'm stepping on stuff that's a little sensitive to people. I don't know. Maybe you should like do that sometimes. Just on your own channel or whatever, and then you know other channels, be more respectful. If you know what I'm saying. So, all right, let me read you the lyrics of the song anyway. So, anyways, it's called. Oh, I should retitle. Well, I'll retitle right here so I can. Oops, wait a minute. I'm going to tell you the title in just a second here. I'm just typing it in. Oops. So I'm on the page. Uh, Let me see here. Okay, gotta save that. So the song is called "Heavy Metal Rain is Coming Down." Parentheses, a song about Jeff. So I structured the song this way. Um, so it's got the reverb on the first verse, and the drums. I'm like questioning where I should start. Like if it should be just singing first, drums first, or drums and singing first. So, anyways, it starts off, heavy metal rain is coming down, heavy metal rain is coming down, heavy metal rain is coming down, heavy metal rain is coming down. So join the band or get out of the way. And so then I have an intro with the Les Paul, and I'll tell you why I have the Les Paul today, because it has a more heavy sound, and I think like a lot of heavy metal bands use Les Paul, so they use like Gibson SGs and all that kind of stuff. So this has like a heavier, chunkier sound, distorted, meatier sound. But I'll put the Strat in like the verses and the refrains, or maybe on the heavy metal rain coming down, I'll always have the Les Paul. But so after that, there's the intro with the Les Paul and the bass kicks in. And before I came on today, I laid some bass on the GarageBand tracks and some drums. I put 2 drum tracks and I put 4 bass loops in there, and I'll see which ones work as I do this. I have no idea if I'm going to finish this all in one stream today. I'd usually try for like a 2-hour stream, so somewhere in there. Anyways, um, so intro with Les Paul, bass kicks in, and it says put in drums and bass after a Les Paul intro. Verses and refrain with Strat. This is a song about Jeff. He played it all. He played all the best. He loved the music, didn't give you a test. Better than that and all the rest. And then just drums with the verse again. Heavy metal rain is coming down. 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 So join the band or get out of the way. And then it goes the next verse. Loud guitars, big drums, delicate pianos. What fun! Flute and clarinets. He gave them a run. Bass and singing. He got it done. and then just drums of the verse. Heavy metal rain is coming down, heavy metal rain is coming down, heavy metal rain is coming down, heavy metal rain is coming down. So join the band or get out of the way. And then this is a place we all meet. We go to the hippies living down on the street. You know the music just oh, I screwed up with just. I forgot to put a T there. Where am I? You know that music just could never be beat. Grab some snacks, some drinks, and sit on your seat. And then it goes, this is a song about Jeff. He played it all. He played all the best. He loved the music, didn't give you a test. Better than that and all the rest. And then I don't know if I'm annoying you with it. I'm not, I'm just going to, I just said it before, heavy metal rain is coming down 4 times. At this point, I'm putting a delay on it right there, the delay in the voice. And after the last verse, so join the band or get it out of the way with the way word, I'm just gonna do an extreme delay on that. I think I can do it better, more efficiently, and much better on my iPhone than I can do it on the computer because the computer has a microphone on it. Basically, if you want to play the guitar, you have the amp hooked into the computer, and the USB port that the guitar amp is plugged into can also be used as a mic, basically. So I've like recorded vocals with the off of the computer, just into the computer, and just had the setting for recording my voice on a guitar amp setting. Um, so then we have instrumental with Les Paul, and then the next verse we go with we had the Strat and the Les Paul to the end of the song. So we say, Jeff, we're still with you wherever you go, whether it's fast or whether it's slow. We've been there with you, whether it's high or whether it's low. So come on and listen and give in to the flow. And then here's the end of the song. It's all just show. It's all just show. It's all just show. It's all just show. Wouldn't you know? It's all on the show. All on the show. All on the show. On the show. On the show. On the show. Extreme delay here on this line and following lines. And then show, 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 show. That's a song right there. So that's what it basically sounds like. And I did lay the how many bass do I have? I think I have 4 bass. I just put all the bass in there. I haven't dragged the drums yet and the bass yet. I just haven't done it yet. But I have to use the bathroom right now. I drank some tea and I thought I, got it all out of me, but I guess I didn't. So I'm gonna have to um, leave the jump off or well not leave the camera for a second. You know what I'm saying? But um, anyways, let me check your comments. Oh, hey, Psycho. Yeah, sorry I missed your stream. Um, I took a walk. I said in the comments, I took a walk, and when I got home, I looked on my phone. I saw you were on, so I fired up my computer. And by the time I tried to get on be in the chat on your stream, you were off. I think you got off like 3 minutes before I, clicked on your stream. So I have some ideas so far, but I've had a couple distractions this month. No worries. Glad you checked it out. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to catch a replay. I think I gotta use the bathroom for a second, so I'll be back in a few minutes. So, but anyways, I don't know if you guys heard those lyrics, but that's a heavy metal hippie song. It's a song for Jeff. It's Heavy Metal Rain is Coming Down. That's the title with a parentheses, a song about Jeff. So, anyways, I'll be back in just a few minutes. So, like coffee talk amongst yourselves. Like I'll give you a topic. The Civil War was not civil or a war. You know how Mike Myers on SNL did that. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Let's see what you guys have been saying here. Oh, do another. Okay, no worries. Okay, okay, I'm caught up. Last week, I came on like I think it was 6:25. I thought it was 6:15, but when I looked at the replay, I don't really watch the whole stream. When I look at my streams, I don't think I watch the whole things. I just look at parts of them. But I thought the stream started at 6:15, so I thought no, I ended at 8:15. But judging by the length of the stream, it's like an hour and 50 minutes, I think. So I must have come on 6:25. So so yeah. The thing about naked music is I wish I'd been be more hard on myself, but like I had in a little while ago, for years, for a year or so, or not too long ago, I used to play like 2 hours a day, just fiddling around with the guitar, and then like somewhere in maybe the hour range, I'd find something. I'd never find that. I would just come on like just go. I don't know. And then I'd say, "Oh, that's interesting. I'll put that in the looper." And then so I have no these ideas for songs. They're like accidents. It's like lightning in a bottle. So I mean, if you ask me to duplicate this song, that song, I can't tell you how, unless I knew how to play the guitar. Then I would. I mean, I know certain things, like octaves. I know that D, that E string, the A string, the D string, the G string, the B string, the E string. Oh, by the way, because this is a heavy metal song, I decided I should tune the Les Paul to a D, and I haven't replaced these strings on this one. I replaced the strings on the Strat. Um, I haven't replaced the strings on this one yet, but I think it's okay for the at least for the time being, or at least for this stream. You know. So just playing around there. So okay, I might use a capo for some of this song because they'll keep the music kind of steady and not all over the place. Kind of establish a steady um, groove that I can put the lyrics in. So I'm gonna go back to Pages and check out the lyrics here. I don't know if everybody heard all the lyrics. So, anyways, okay. So what do I need to do here? I think what I need to do. I think. I think the first verse. Uh, if those. I think that's the right terminology. Heavy metal rain is coming down 4 times, and so join the band or get out of the way. That's the drums. I think the drums and the vocals at the same time. So I'm gonna lay down the drums first. I can turn the guitar amp off at this particular point in time. Where's the oh there's the switch. Okay, so um I'm gonna you can I'm gonna unplug the um headphones for a second so you can hear the drums on the GarageBand program. So I'm gonna move the basses. I don't know if that's the right grammar, but I'm gonna move the basses over to the side. These are bass loops. So I'm gonna move them over, and I'm going to take the drums. Um, Pick a drum track and go from there. Maybe I need another drummer. I have I have two drummers, both heavy sounding, two different types of drumming. I might need another drummer loop. So, but I have these two drumming loops, right? Not loops, two drumming tracks. So here's one. You know what? That's best following the singing of the first verse, and then I have this one right here. Yeah, I think it needs a loop. So we go to the drums, X out of that because I'm done with the bass. So we got go to drums. Find drums in here. All drums, kits and beats. Kits. That's what I want. Of course, you get a ton of you get a ton of drums in here, so it's just hard to pick. You know what you're. I mean, they sort of filter it out for you. Like they have names for these drummers. Like Anders is one of the persons. They have alternative drummer, heavy metal drummer, a rock drummer, a punk drummer. Um, Austin, maybe he's more like what would you call it? Country sounding, maybe bar band. I'm sort of skipping over some of these. Like for example, bebop drum set. I'm skipping that one. Obviously, that's probably jazzy, so that wouldn't fit. Obviously, um, so yeah, I'm skipping a few of these because I think they would sound awful. Oh, you know what? I have to set up a new track here to get that in there. So okay, so I got a new track, and then go back to loops here. So we got to find something that's deep snare break. Trying to find a metal kind of a drum, a heavy metal kind of a sound, and probably a fast beat. Filthy vintage break. Uh, they give you so many choices. You know, funky wouldn't work, obviously. Gavin is another drummer there. Graham's another drummer. Uh, Headbang drum set. Here we go. Oh, the volume a bit there. I don't know. Oh, head bop. I'm sorry. It says head bop. I thought it said head bang. Maybe I should have my glasses on, but maybe they would just make the situation worse. Kyle's another person. Latin drums obviously doesn't work. I think Logan is or maybe he's alternative drummer. Uh, Midsummer. Give me something I need here. Parker's another drummer. Like here's Pile Driver. I don't think this would work. Yeah, right. Yep, that doesn't work. Obviously, just to show you, like they have a varying array of different types of rattle snare. Oops, wait a minute. No, it doesn't work. Uh, I wonder if they have a metal section, like, so it makes it easier for me to find it. See, I'm seeing disco and funk. Here's snare drum. No, that doesn't work. It's all 70s drum set. I use that on that particular loop in a song I had. So let me silence 70s. Bear with me. It's just this is the process. This is how you create songs. Or for me at least. It's a process. But where can I find like a really heavy sound here? No, that's no good. Funk. No, that's not it. Tyrell. Okay. Wow. Mm. Oh, now I'm down at the bottom here. Oh, wait, you know what? There's genre here. Let me try genre. Maybe it'll get me what I want. I'm looking for, obviously it's rock, but I'm looking for specific types of rock. You know, rock blues. Okay, rock blues. Instrument. There we go. So rock blues, kits. There we go. So what do we got here? Bear with me. Oh, we got more of the guy Anders, who's maybe yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just use another drum track of his. That's what I'll do. So I used 11th Hour and Crimson from him. So here's an intro. I use that one. That's a good one. So I'll bring that up and put it up. Oops, no, it's not allowing me to do it. Oh, it's allowing me to do it now. I thought it wouldn't let me. Okay, so I'm gonna drag the other drum tracks over because they don't need to be used just yet. I don't know. This song might take a long, long time to do. You know, cancel. Oops, what am I doing here? I'm just sliding it over to the side here because it's later in the song. Okay, let's. So we got this. This is the intro drums. I think this will work. You know what? I think singing the verses first, then putting the drums is the way to go. So um, and repeating that twice, I think, is the way to go on that. So copy and then paste it right next to it again. paste. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna drag it over a ways. Oops, I did something wrong here. Um, just so we have some room to, you know, get the. This is gonna be a lot of work. Maybe I should scrunch these tracks up so not dragging and it's not taking really long to do. So yeah, let me scrunch the tracks up a bit so I can get this done. Well, faster, but not extremely fast, you know. But so lengthen it out again. Let's see. So it's at the 8-second mark right there, the drums. I'm going to take it to the I'll take it to the 12-second mark just to, oops, where we go. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put it in time here. Okay, so the 21-second mark right there. Let's just drag it over to 30-second. This is just something you have to slowly do. Okay, so and we have to set up another track to record the voice, so that's the next thing to do. So we'll set up a guitar track, but in order for me to know what the track is, I'm going to um, put in caption on the side vocals. So I'm not, so I'm not like taking forever to put vocals number one and title these bass ones so that they're easier to find. So muted phase bass number one, and then we got rock bass number two, and then we got time delay bass. We type that bass number three, and then we got wah power bass. So we title that one bass number four. And then we got Anders intro. That's a drum track. So we'll call it drum track one. Drum track number one. So that's done there. And then we'll put the other two drum tracks. I'll just put in drum track two. So drum track. Number three. And then we got a tuning guitar track just for tuning the guitar so I don't screw it up somewhere with a Les Paul or the Strat. Their tracks, so I'm not screwing things up. So I don't know. It's pretty complicated here, as you might. I guess it's complicated. But okay, so let's see. We got vocals number one. So I'm gonna sing into the iPhone. This makes me feel very somewhat self-conscious. So I'll try my best. So, and I'm going to record it on GarageBand and get it. It's hard to find stuff sometimes on your iPhone. My Hiroshima the Mind album, I needed a Japanese instrument. So one of them is called the koto, which is like a plucking stringed instrument you play on sitting on the ground. So I found one on the GarageBand app on my iPhone, and I just programmed it to play a certain way. And you hear it on my Hiroshima the Mind album, part 1, the playing the koto. So anyway, so first we gotta go to the oops, wrong the calculator, GarageBand. That's drums, so that's not what we want. Great song. Drummer, world, guitar, bass, strings, audio recorder, drums, keyboard. Because I don't want to play with octaves, I'm going to record it on the keyboard. Yeah, there's a sampler here. Use a sampler. So I'm self-conscious, doing this a little bit. So let me see here. Oh, no, that's wrong. How do I get? Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me record this. I gotta look at the lyrics while I'm doing this. Oops, nope, upside down.
Here's upside down.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. How do I get that out of there? Let me pull out of iMovie. Not iMovie. There we go. Okay, there we are. So maybe I'll have to do a few takes on this, but heavy metal rain is coming down. 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 So join the band or get out of the way. So, and then what we can do here, you'll hear the octaves. Let me put it on scroll.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. 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 So join the band or get out of the way.
That's not bad. That's not
heavy metal.
See,
Heavy
no,
metal.
It's like a piano here, as you see. So
Heavy metal rain is coming down.
Heavy metal rain is coming down.
So my voice, my actual pitch of my voice is somewhere.
Is coming down.
That's like
Heavy metal rain
there I am right
down.
there. So, but that sounds better on a lower octave. So all I have to do is, let's see. I'm gonna record 2 of them because I'm gonna put a delay on one of them. So, first off, let me find the right octave.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. 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 So join the band or get out of the way. Heavy metal rain is coming. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming.
Yeah, it's too thick.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down.
Okay, we'll go with that one. So now I go to GarageBand. And I gotta go to the vocals track, which means I have to unplug the amp, just for this track. There's the vocals. So we bring, oops, stupid me. Gotta bring the playhead back to the start of the song. Let me just find where I want.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. 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 So join the band or get out of the way.
So, okay, so let's record. Oh, I gotta take this out first. Oops, there we go. So let me just,
Heavy metal rain is
okay,
coming.
and let me see if I have the volume turned all the way up here.
Heavy metal rain is coming down.
It sounds better than my actual voice saying it.
Heavy metal rain is.
Oops, there we go.
Heavy metal rain is coming down.
Where's the speaker coming from?
Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming
Okay,
down.
there's the sound coming out of it.
Heavy metal.
So
Heavy metal rain is coming down. 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 So join the band or get out of the way.
okay, so we recorded that, but now we're gonna put it on another track. Where should I put the phone? I'll put it over here. So I want to make this easier for myself. So vocals number one, I'm going to put something special in here, so it's easier to do the mixing of the song, putting it together. Intro, vocal number one, intro. There we go. So we need it, even though I'm going to put the same sound, the same voice in other parts of the album, not album, song, and other parts of the song. I think it needs another track to put it on. So because I'm gonna put a delay and a reverb on it, and it would just be easier instead of um, oh no, wrong one. Delete track. Okay, going back here. Okay, now vocals number two. I'm going to put in Heavy Metal Rain so I know what this is. I'm just trying to be, it's going to help me. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess and it's going to take forever. This makes it easier for me later on. Refrain. Okay, there we go. And I'll just lay it down I'll lay it down next to it, I guess. I'll put it next to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with the reverb and the delay to get the right sound out of it. So no, that's not what I want.
Just a Wi-Fi connection and someone to talk to.
Alexa, stop. Bear with me. I got to figure out where the echo and the. That's not what I want. I'm trying to remember how to. I've done it, several times. echo and reverb on. I just don't know where it is on this particular one. That's not it. Is that it? That's not it. I could play with a high octave too, in the song. I've done that with a song I did. I took the person's voice and I took it from a deep octave, a phrase they were saying, 3 deep octaves and then 3 high octaves. There's a way to access the reverb and the delay, and I just don't know how to do it. No, that's not what I want. Let me see what this does. That's not it. That's not what I want. No, that's not what I want. Oh, here we go. Okay, so
Heavy metal rain is coming.
okay, so I think we got to increase the reverb first. Go for Cathedral. See how that sounds.
Heavy metal rain is coming down.
Okay, that's good. Just got a notice on my phone. There it goes. Just about rain. So, and then we got echo. It's on default, but let's change it up a bit here. Of course, it's kind of hard to say which one to pick, but ambient, dance, dark 8, dark quarter, endless loop, half note, quarter note, rock and roll, 60s echo effect. What's rock and roll sound like?
Heavy metal rain is coming.
You know why I gotta turn the echo up.
Heavy metal rain is coming.
Okay, so okay, so that works, I think. Just got to choose the right octave. So how do I get out of here? Okay. There we go. And oh shit. Oops. I don't know, maybe that's good for starting as well. But let me record it anyways. Let's get that out of the way. I didn't even listen to the other recording, so let's get this. Oh, let me see where I put my finger. Okay, it's right next to C2, so that'll make it easier for me to nowhere to put. Oops, so, okay, I'd probably record a little of my voice there. Let me just see how it sounds, because otherwise I got to revise it a bit. So let's hear it. So, and let's mute those other instruments. Wait a minute. So we can hear it better. And it's the way I sing it. I mean that part, the verses, I don't know what to do. But maybe if I change my voice with the octaves, it'll work. I did a song called Death Chick on my Hiroshima album. I changed the octave of my voice down to a deeper octave, and then at the end of the song, I put it on a high octave. So, anyways, let's listen to this. Okay, so I think I should change the amp on that one. Echoes. See, I tend to use Clean Echoes or Echo Studio. Echo Studio a lot. I think people say like that's my psychedelic sound, and Clean Echoes is sort of like it, but more clear sound, more of a clean sound. That's why it's called Clean Echoes, I guess, you know. But whatever. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Let me just change that back. Okay, now that this one, let me see, Clean Echoes. Let's see what happens. That's better. Yeah, okay, that's good. I like that. Now, we're going to take the second vocals track and we're going to do the same thing, I think. We're going to put that. I could increase the echo and the reverb on the Clean Echoes amp on GarageBand, but I don't know if that's overkill. But let me save this as number 2, so we're so I'm not constantly doing stuff and then second guessing things and then thinking I have to go, maybe having to go back and fix something and that screws another thing up. That's why I number my songs or drafts. So number 2. So let's see how this sounds. I took the distortion off there. Well, I gotta re-record that because I got the drum beats in there. Didn't mean to do that. So let me re-record that. So. Okay, so let's re-record that. You know what? I might want to record another local track of that. I'm going to record one more of those because I think I should do more. The delay and the reverb. Well, let me hear how it sounds on the GarageBand program. Like maybe it's okay. Otherwise, I think I got to put the iPhone on and manipulate the sound a little bit more because I don't know if I'm really doing it as best I can. So. It should have more echo and reverb to it, I think. I'm gonna dial the echo and the reverb to 10 and see what happens. I'll put it on number 3 for that. So maybe by this point you're not going to hear the guitar because I'm so involved with just the starting, you know. But it is what it is, I guess. You know, eventually you'll hear it, you know, and that's. But let me save it. Let me save the this particular version. Put it as number 3. With vocals number 2 amp vocals number 2 Echo Studio. I should put Echo Studio on the, even though I see the icon for it in the track heading. I should put Echo Studio so I know it's Echo Studio. Or no, it's Clean Echoes. I'm sorry. Clean Echo. What am I thinking? Clean Echoes with echo and reverb dialed to 10. There we go. Okay, so let's hear how that sounds. Maybe it'll sound worse, but you know, you don't know. I don't know. I think it's muddying up the sound there. So let's go back to number 2. Back to number 2 file. So we're gonna go back and go from there. Oh damn! I got another piece of music playing in the background. Got to record it over again. Let's try it again here. So. Okay. Oops. Something came on the screen saying about dictation. So I just gotta get this particular verse situated in the right fashion, so I don't. So because it's very hard for me to find files on my iPhone after the fact. I don't know if that sounds too muddy. Like the vocal sounds a little too muddy. Let me see if it sounds better here. I think that sounds better because this one's kind of buried, and I think it would sound better if I went an octave higher. If you listen to it here. I think like if you move it an octave up. I think I have to play with the octave a bit there because it doesn't sound quite right to me. Not the octave. I'm sorry, the echo and the reverb. So, okay, so let me see. I think the echo just doesn't work right. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, that's way, way better. Now I gotta figure out how I got out of here. Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's way better. I didn't think of this initially, but I thought there's noises around here, like, you know, neighbors or animals or vehicles, so that I don't know if that makes makes it a problem. If you can pick it up on the recording. Oh man, I went too fast. Okay, so let me go back here. There we are. Let's try it again. And let me see which one's the better octave. Ooh, I like that heavy metal. That's pretty cool. Um, let's try that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it again and just give myself another option. And that option is to end it on the metal sound. So I'm going to go back. Oh wait, I'll just put it next to it. And I'll put another track with duplicate settings. Number 3. Damn. Oh man. So I'm putting on this particular track. I'm putting on the heading, and ending with. I know this sounds awfully specific, and nuanced and everything, but ending with the word metal over and over again. I guess. Okay, let's see. Let's try that. Go back over here and record it now. So record this.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain.
Okay. Let me try another track. New track with duplicate settings. I'll work well. I'll use that heavy coming down or whatever. This one I'll work on just the metal off of the word metal. So it's just to give me options. So let's try it again here.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain.
Screwed up there. I don't know. One more time. New track. I'm just giving it a duplicate setting thing, so it's just to give me choices. Let's try it. Let's do it again here. I don't know if you find this.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain.
Screwed up. I want to end at heavy metal. I want to go. Let's go back. Try it again.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain.
Maybe it's just timing. I'm gonna try that again. Probably until I get it right. So bear with me.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain.
Let me try it one more time. Let's try it again.
Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain is coming down. Heavy metal rain.
All right, we'll go with that. So that's done. And we will that drains the iPhone battery really tough, strongly when you use. I think GarageBand really drains the battery a lot. Of course, this is a newer iPhone I have. I have 3 iPhones, a 4, a 6S. I think the one right there is a 10. So let me see, number 3. So draft number 3 now. Okay, so we got that there. Now we put some drums in. Let me check your guys' comments because I've been doing this for quite some time now. I started the stream at like 6:15, and I'm planning on, I think, ending it at 8:15, but maybe we'll go a little over, maybe 8:30 or something. But oh, hey Nate. So, anyways, hey Corey. Let me see. Where were we? I'm not just writing, to put it mildly. I just wing it and hope for something good. Well, I sort of wing it too. Yeah, I don't know how to play the guitar. There's just one of me now. I don't know if I'm made for metal or not. I'm just trying it out. Well, I don't have money to. I have to be, you know, I have to work with what I have basically. Sometimes I layer the 2 drum tracks on each other. I do that. And, oh, hey, Kid Kane. I didn't just saw you right now. Okay, Psycho, you'll be lurking. Memories, hello. Armored Sweatpants, hello. Okay, there we are. Okay, so let me. Okay, let me see what it says on pages next. So now now we're gonna bring the drums into the song. I don't know who's here, who's left. Maybe I've been boring people. Um, but yeah, this is just the way it goes, you know. Let me see how many people are watching. 2 people are watching, so I don't know who those people are, but whoever you are, thanks for watching. So we'll go to GarageBand now. This song's gonna take forever to do. Maybe I'll tape myself doing more of the process, not live, but I'll just tape myself so you can partake in the process, you know. So now what I need is the drums, the intro drum. So what I do here, I'll mute this track here, turn this track on here, and it sounds like this. So there's the intro right there. The speakers on the MacBook Pro are god awful. The speakers on the iPhone are way better. So I guess I didn't have the other drum track right up against the other one, so I'll do that right now. Get that over there. So there we go. So here's a continuation of that track. Okay. That's later on in the song, so I'll mute that. Wait a minute, where is that coming from? Oh, I see where it is. Okay, so delete that. Not delete. I'm sorry. Kill those vocals. Kill this. Kill that. I think I'll be. Oh yeah, I gotta bring the bass in now. Let me see. Where should I bring the bass in? I'm trying to figure that out. Let's see. Probably the second time it goes through its loop. I should, or is that too late? No. Okay. Right there. There's the bass. Now I intro the bass. So I'm going to move these bass loops over. Find which bass is the best to use and work off of that. So it's just a very painstaking. Is it painstaking? I don't know. It's a process of sorts. So I'm going to like really increase these bass lines. Oh, it's not allowing me to go very far here. It's allowing me to go to like 2 minutes on the bass. On the bass loops. So basically I had to choose a bass or 2 bass or 3 basses, so let's, like, here's one, for example. I don't know if you can hear that bass well. The bass sort of, like, you can hear better through headphones sometimes. Or, so that one, you can hear this one. I like that one. Or, I mean, this takes a while. I think that should be the following part of the bass to that previous. This should be the following to that one. And then you got this one. I think the one in the second one I played is the best to go with what I just did. So here's I don't know if that one works. And I'll tell you why. It's a metal song, and I'm doing this for a guy that likes metal. So I don't know if this really fits in that groove. I might delete that one. Anyways, I think I found the bass line I want, and it's the second one. There we go. So what we're going to do is delete the other parts, not the whole bass tracks, the other ones, but on that particular part. So we split that at playhead. We want to get rid of this one, delete that, delete this, split at playhead and delete this one, delete, split at playhead here. And we delete that. And we save our work again. So we were at number 3, now we're at number 4. So we're at number 4 now. So again, so I think the vocals and the drums, yeah, the vocals and the drums kick in. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I think so. Let's hear it, and we'll see how it sounds. There we go. And there we go. Okay, let's see how it sounds here. Oh, I gotta move the vocals over. So you got the drums there, and the bass will kick in. Yeah, I just have so many, so many tracks. I gotta move it up and down to see them all. Okay, I think it should start a little bit like about there. I think bring some drums in there. Save it again at number 5. Number 5 here. I'm trying to get to the guitar here, but it's just taking a while for me to get there. So now what we got to do is bring the drums in. That's what we got to do. And where's the drum? Well, there's 2 drums there. Where's the other drummer go? Oh, okay. There's that drum track. So we gotta bring these 2 drummers over, and I'll kick the guitar in here now. So I gotta decide which drummer or both drummers fit here. So what we're gonna do is listen to both tracks. So let's listen. All right. We're gonna switch the bass. We're either gonna bass 1 or bass 3. I think to make it easier for myself, I'm gonna delete some of the bass part, so I know when to kick in the other part of the bass. Let's get back. This is probably boring to you, I guess, but what can I do? right about there, approximately there. So put the drummer here, put the drummer there, and let's just see how it sounds. Take the, okay, let's see. Save it under number 6, I think. It's just a process. It's number 6. Okay, let's see how it sounds. So we let the bass kind of stand on its own for a few minutes there. Not a few minutes, a few seconds, I should say, not a few minutes. That didn't sound right to me. Let's try the other drum. Sometimes if I could combine 2 drums together and one doesn't sound right, combining it with another sometimes does the trick. Because, you know, it sounds very more complex that way. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to extend these drum tracks. So I know this is just going on for it's going to go on for a while here. I don't even know if I'll finish the song on another stream. I might want, what I might do is I might do the other process of this whole song on tape it and then either premiere it or just throw it on my channel. But now I think I can bring the guitar in. Finally, the guitar comes into the show. So, yeah. Let me just extend the drum tracks here. Paste. Undo. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Here I'm just lengthening the drum track. So that's, you know, maybe Logic, which is like a more advanced program than GarageBand. It probably does it even better than, well, I shouldn't say probably, it does it. It's sort of like Final Cut Pro and iMovie. It's sort of that kind of a thing. Now I got it up to a little over 3.5 minutes. Copy. I know that sounds excessive, but I'm going to bring it to 10 minutes. That doesn't mean the song is going to be 10 minutes long. What it means is I have enough to work with. it's sort of like a sculptor. You know, a sculptor needs lots of clay to make a statue. But after, I mean, while he's sculpting while he's making the sculpture, he's chiseling out the clay, and he's adding more. Not adding more. Well, maybe sometimes he's putting a nose on or something. So, wait a minute, what am I doing here? So but he's chiseling it, and he needs enough to work with to make himself a statue. So that's what I'm doing basically. So now I'm at almost halfway through with this drum track. So just paste it. Paste. We're at the 5.5 minute mark. Paste. Almost to the 6 minute mark. Paste. 7 minutes, I think we're up to now. 7. Maybe that's sort of okay for me not to finish the song tonight on the stream, because it involves singing, and singing, I'm very self-conscious of myself singing before other people. Now, maybe if I sung enough in front of a bunch of people, if I did that enough, I would have a completely different take on it. But when I sing alone, I think maybe I sing okay. But like when you're self-conscious, But I did sing a little on this stream. If you listen to the earlier part of the stream. So now we're at 8 minutes. We're almost to the 10-minute mark. Doesn't mean it's going to be a 10-minute song. What it means is I have enough to work with. That's what that means. 8.5 minutes. Copy. Paste. Almost 9 minutes. Oops, what am I doing? Copy. Paste. Almost to the finishing this part. Paste. Past 9 minutes, almost there with this part. Oops, paste. Almost there. Copy. Paste. And then just go a little past 10 minutes here, just to give something for me to work off of. Paste. Okay, there we go. So we got to save it again, otherwise we're going to lose all this. So it's under number 8. Okay, there we go. Number 8. So now I can add some guitar. I think what time is it? Yeah, I started at 6:15. I'll go till 8:30. I'll go for another half hour. So anyways. So that means I got to plug first, before I plug the guitar amp in, what you got to do is you must, where's my headphone? What's this? You've got to, you have to plug headphones into the amp, not into the amp, into the computer. Because if you don't, what happens is my other computer that I have, that's before I bought this one, I blew the speakers. I mean, you can still hear sound coming out of it, but it's very muffled. I think I didn't have the feedback protection. I had it plugged into the guitar amp and it just wrecked it, so. Now where did I put let me see, where's the other? So I'll lay down a little guitar for tonight. So I was going to do the Strat for this because it's a heavy metal song. I thought it does have to have some Strat. So, but before I do that, I'll check your guys' comments. So let me see. Where were we? Okay, so who's here? 2 people. Well, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. So, okay, so so let me. You're gonna hear nothing right now because I got. What I mean by that is I'm playing the start of the song. You won't be able to hear it because my headphones are plugged into the computer. So when I get to the point where I start playing the guitar, then you'll hear that. But it'll only be like a minute and a half or 2 minutes before that kicks in. So let me just hear from the start so I know where to place the guitar, where to start the guitar. So I need to know that. I need to hear it through my headphones. So let me get to the guitar. You got some crackle there. Oh, it's the wires cracking on each other. It's like, oh, let's see, come on. Okay. Yeah, I know Jeff likes heavy metal, so distortion's probably good to have on the song. Yeah, that's too clean for a heavy metal song. Let me figure out what the setting should be here. Too much. Okay. So let me just play the song here in my headphones. You know what? I think I can record a little there at the start. I think it'd be cool. Okay, let's play off of that a bit. So So that might work as an instrumental there, because I gotta lay down tracks, and I think a capo would work. And I think a capo on the Strat, and I don't know if I should put the capo on the on the Les Paul, but I don't know if some of you don't know what a capo is, but I'll show you what it is. I don't know if I totally understand the concept of a capo, but basically, you take it and you apply it to the neck of the guitar, like that, and it sort of keeps everything in. It sort of helps you do the work. I don't know if this sort of, instead of holding the strings down, or maybe you do hold the strings down, but I think it moves things up for you instead of going down the neck, something like that. I probably should change the sound with the Strat, so it has something to contrast with, so you're not like there's not enough variety. You know what I mean? So. And if you move the capo up, you can do other, the sound changes. Let me record a little bit of that. So I don't know if that'll be part of the Metalhead Hippie song. I think I might use part of that for the instrumental. I was just experimenting there. Number 9. Then I'm going to preface this one, or well, not preface it. I'll put the part of it after the fact. Maybe. But maybe another song in here. Oops, I said wrong. Another wrong. Oops. What are you doing here? Oops. There we go. So we've done 9 drafts. Let me play that for you because it sounded pretty cool. Let me just play that for you. Pull that out of there. Pull this out here. Oops. I don't know why I did that. Hopefully I didn't ruin the speaker. Let me see. Yeah, you heard that part, but let me my jamming part. Let's play that. Oh wait, I went too far here. Let me see. The Les Paul. Yeah, the Les Paul. Why is it? I don't get it. Oh yeah, I started at the start of the song. Okay, we'll play this. take the cape off of this. So this is about 10 minutes. So after this plays, I'm going to end the stream. So. Maybe it should be an instrumental for Jeff. I don't know. Most of my songs are experimental in nature anyways, you know. I was having a lot of fun there, you know. I guess I don't need that break for a moment, so I'll check your guys' comments. Nice sounding guitar. Beautiful, rich sound. Here's the end of the song too, this part right there. You could have the lyrics started and then progress to this. I could have two verses. I could have short version for Jeff and then a really long one, like just go to town with it. So that's basically the gist. I just went to town there. Just didn't know. Let me just say that again. I want to make sure I got that because all that work, you don't want to lose that. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so let me go back to the streaming page and close shop here. I think there's just one person here right now. Yeah, one person. Anyways, yeah. So me singing, I barely did anything there, and then laying down drum and bass, figuring out which bass to choose over another bass. But I think that fourth bass has to go. It doesn't fit in the song. Um, and other switching between the drums, and this might be two different songs. Sometimes it happens to me. There's some songs I've done where one song I hear one song here and another song there. Sometimes, well, there's that song I first did on the streams starting this year, where it's a song called Rain. I still haven't finished with that. That's quite a project, but any case, there's six tracks so far, and the first track, like I've sort of shown the process of what I'm doing so far, and if you mix all six tracks together, you really don't need track number one. So sometimes you have to create a crappy crappy track in order to get something good. That's just the way it goes. Or sometimes you hit gold right away. Who knows? It's just you just gotta. It's just like being a writer. Like I took creative writing class in high school. Just there's like a saying like just sit at a desk and bleed ink, or just force yourself to sit down. Because when I started off playing guitar, like I was just kind of I was just noodling around, and I still like some of the stuff I recorded at the start. But yeah, it's more primitive ways, I guess. There's some songs at that time period that are kind of uh, cringe inducing. So yeah, so but as you keep going, you start playing and getting something substantial. You start getting a foothold on climbing the mountain and getting to the top. And maybe you always are trying to reach for that top, and you never reach it. You just keep on going and going, and not never reaching it as a negative thing, but like always trying to surpass what you've done before. So but that was a lot of fun, that jamming right there. I don't know if that's another song. I could take the singing parts in the song, add the singing parts that I haven't done yet, do that part, and then finish the song with that. You hear it in different. You hear it. Well, I did it in a recent song. It's I really can't disclose anything about that particular song because for it's for a project, but it follows that it's kind of a pattern where you have a little singing, and then it just goes off instrumental into the end. There's songs like that, like "Can't You Hear Me Knocking" by the Rolling Stones off of Sticky Fingers. They sing a little for like 4 minutes, and then the last, or 3 or 4 minutes, and then the last 4 minutes or 5 minutes or 6 minutes, it's just pure instrumental, just total jamming. So that's pretty cool. So I just had a lot of fun with that. I think it sounded pretty cool. So yeah, check that jam out at the end. I mean, if you're bored at the start, then all of a sudden that kicked in, and I had a lot of fun with that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Let me just do a roll call here and see who came on. Psycho 7, Armored Sweatpants, Memories, Kid Kane Music, Nate, Explorer of Horror, Psycho 7, Epiphonium, King Gore, Corey. Uh, Development of a void. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's all the people that said that made comments on the chat. Um, Also, I want to thank the people that are not watching, that have been watching this live but haven't disclosed who they are. That's totally fine. But thank you for the thumbs up. I now have 8 thumbs up, so that's pretty cool. So I probably will be back here like next Sunday, like usual, trying another song, or maybe I don't think I'll. I don't know if I'll work on this particular song that you saw here. I might continue it on after, on apart from a stream, but at some point it's going to be finished. I'd like to finish that song in the um, relative future, pretty close future. I would like to say, but I'd still like to sound good. So, anyways, I'm going to close shop here. If you're watching this, Metalhead Hippie's up next. He's up in about let's see, 19 minutes or so. Oh, no. Yeah. Wait a minute. 19 minutes. So it's 8:41 p.m. on a Sunday, and he'll be up at 9 p.m. approximately. Well, he might come on like a few minutes later after 9 p.m. He usually comes on about 9 p.m. on the Metalhead Hippie channel. So yeah, I'm featured on there tonight. So well, he has he features a lot of people. Just he put my name on the he put some of the artists, some of the musicians names on the heading of the announcement. So this week he did. So anyways, and my song on there will be called Born Free Hendrix. Hendrix Born Free. Wait a minute. Hendrix Born Again. I think that's the name of the song I did. It was the first song I did. I think it was the first song I ever did with the whammy bar. It was the first one with the whammy bar I put on YouTube. So that's what you're gonna hear. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and have a good night. Bye now.